Hello and welcome to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to talk about a very powerful empire which was called as the Maratha Empire or the Maratha Samrajya, which established itself as a Hindu state. The Maratha Empire established itself after the downfall of the Mughals. It existed between 1674 to 1818. The empire expanded up to 250 million acres. It was a huge empire. This empire was not ruled by any ruler or a king, but it was ruled by a series of prime ministers who had advisors. The advisors were basically a council of 8 members. The Indian subcontinent was divided into several parts, and also at the time of the Mughal rule, there was a complete anarchy and misconduct as well as misadministration. Especially in the Deccan Plateau region, the small rulers came under the administration of Adil Shah and they were under complete dominance. There was complete anarchy. So, under this condition of misadministration, a group of warriors they emerged to be very powerful. They were basically Jagirdars or landlords. Shahji Bhosle in the 7th century became a powerful military leader. He served the Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan as well as Ahmadnagar Sultanate. His wife was called Jijabai and he had a son Shivaji. He also received the Jagir of Bangalore. After receiving the Jagirdari, he sent his wife and his son Shivaji to Pune so that he can maintain both the Jagirdaris of Pune as well as of Bangalore. Shahji even became the chief general of Bijapur and thus served the Mughal emperors. Shivaji I, who was the son of Shahji and a member of the Bhosle clan, was born on 19th of February 1630. Shivaji established Hindavi Swarajya, which is self-rule of the Hindus. Maratha Samrajya was based upon religious tolerance as the Muslim rulers were intolerant and oppressive towards the Hindus. Shivaji was enraged and he had sworn that he will build his own independent kingdom. Rajmata Jijabai, who was the mother of Shivaji, was a very brave as well as intelligent lady. She had a significant role in the upbringing of Shivaji and his early education. She had imbibed in Shivaji pride, valor, bravery, as well as a lot of Hindu traditions and values. Maharani Jijabai used to give a lot of guidance as well as tell stories of Hindu epics like Mahabharata to Shivaji as well as stories from Vijayanagar Empire, as well as trained him in guerrilla warfare. All that motivated Shivaji to expand his empire and to establish an independent kingdom called as the Maratha Empire, as well as motivated him to defeat the Mughal rulers and to re-establish Hindu rule in India and to unite India as a whole. Shivaji was extremely daring and brave. He also possessed a lot of military skills and knew guerrilla warfare as he was brought up in a mountainous environment. In 1655, Shivaji tried to seize Bijapur. In 1659, the Sultan of Bijapur had sent Afzal Khan, who was a general of Adil Shah. An army of 20,000 men was sent to curb and to defeat Shivaji. Shivaji tried to intimidate them and enticed the army towards the difficult terrain of and defeated the 20,000 men army. In 1659, when the army was sent to Bijapur to capture Shivaji, Afzal Khan had invited Shivaji for a negotiation meeting. Afzal Khan pretended to be friends with Shivaji and he embraced him. In that attempt, he tried to stab him and kill him. But indeed, Shivaji was quite clever and he knew that Afzal Khan was only pretending and was trying to kill him and had plotted against him. He was wearing an armor which protected him from being stabbed. In return, he retaliated and ripped out Khan's guts or his stomach with the help of his weapon called Vagnak, which was basically in the shape of a tiger claw. This Vagnak was kept in the London's Victoria and Albert Museum, and was scheduled to be returned to Indian state of Maharashtra and kept in India as a loan for 3 years. It was done on November 2023 on the 350th anniversary of Shivaji's coronation. Shivaji was a great warrior and a valiant leader. Shivaji had married multiple times. He had 8 wives, mainly for diplomatic reasons. At the age of 15 years, he called himself as Raja. After his father's death, he had taken full control of Pune and the neighboring regions. He even captured several hill forts and established a very powerful kingdom. In 1674, he was formally coronated as Chhatrapati. The literal meaning of Chhatrapati is the protector. It was equivalent to a king or an emperor. Shivaji was a benevolent ruler. His biggest conquests made the Maratha Empire a superpower, extending the Maratha Empire from Tamil Nadu in the south to Peshawar in the north and Goa in the west to Hooghly River in the east. As Shivaji was increasing his province, Aurangzeb was also very jealous of him and considered Shivaji as a threat. Shivaji was loved and worshipped by his people, and also there was a passion for freedom in him. He had constructed a number of forts in his lifetime, even laid emphasis on Sanskrit. He encouraged people to speak in Marathi as well as in Sanskrit. Shivaji also believed in religious tolerance and justice amongst his subjects. But with the cruel intention of killing and stopping Shivaji, Aurangzeb had confined him in Agra. It was very difficult for Shivaji to escape from Agra, but he realized that it was very important for him to escape and also to protect his territories. Therefore, Shivaji started pretending to be sick and also started sending large baskets of fruits and sweets to be distributed amongst the poor. On the date of 17th of August 1666, he, in order to escape, went inside one of the large baskets and hid himself along with his son Sambhaji and escaped the Agra fort. This was quite a narrow escape for Shivaji. Shivaji had 2 sons, Sambhaji and Rajaram. They were half brothers. They were from different mothers. In 1681, Sambhaji I had succeeded the throne. Sambhaji also defeated the Portuguese and the Chikka Devaraya of Mysore. He had led an army against the Mughals and became successful. In 1689, Sambhaji was attacked by Aurangzeb's commander Mukarrab Khan. Sambhaji had a small army as compared to the large army of Aurangzeb's. Therefore, he was arrested and he was executed by the Mughals in 1689. After Sambhaji's death, Rajaram, his half-brother, ascended the throne. He fled and escaped to Vishalgarh and Ginji for safety against the Mughals. In 1700, he died. When in 1707 Aurangzeb died, Shahu, who was a son of Sambhaji, succeeded to the throne of the Maratha Empire. Shahu even appointed Peshwa Balaji Vishwanath in 1713 as his commander-in-chief. Shahu I had the most powerful naval forces on the western coastal region. He also was accepted as Chhatrapati. In 1720, when Balaji Vishwanath died, Baji Rao I was appointed as the Peshwa of Shahu. He was the greatest generals of the world. He had captured the Nizam, the Malwa region, Bundelkhand, Gujarat, the Siddhis, Rajputanas, Portuguese Battle of Bhopal, as well as he marched towards Delhi. He had expanded the Maratha Empire to become the vast empire between 1720 to 1740 and fought over 40 battles and never lost any battle. His major battles were when he defeated the Nizam of Hyderabad as well as raided the suburbs of Delhi. He also fought the Battle of Delhi in 1737 as well as the Battle of Versailles, which was fought between him and the Portuguese army. He died on the 25th of April 1740 due to a viral fever. After his death, his son Balaji Baji Rao, who was also called as Nana Sahib, was appointed as the next Peshwa of Shahoji Maharaj. So finally, the Maratha Empire ended by the defeat of Peshwa Bajirao II at the hands of the British East India Company. The main cause for the defeat and the decline of the Maratha Empire was lack of leadership as well as centralization, economic instability, as well as the rise of the British colonial powers, as well as the internal tiffs and fights.